Now this is out of control. $6.29, $6.29 for friggin' 73% lean. This is like the shittiest grade of ground beef. You put this in a frying pan, most of the fat's gonna melt off. You'll be lucky if you wind up with a half a pound of meat. $6.29 a pound. Then you got 80% lean. Look at this. This is insane. 80% lean for $7.29. I remember not too long ago that was the price of a good steak. This is insanity. Insanity. And then there's ground beef and pork. Well, they're adding pork to beef. That's not straight up beef. It's mixed with pork. Pork is cheaper than beef. So they're blending it, $8 for 2 pounds. So it's $4 a pound. That's still, it's pork and beef, man. That's not just beef. It's pork and beef. So that's still high. It's ridiculous, man. Beef stew, family pack, $8.99. I mean, beef chuck roast, $10 a pound. Chuck roast, $10 a fucking pound. Can you imagine this? This is just, it's disgusting is what it is. And this has been going on since 2020, since the scamdemic. It's not just this year or last year. BTW, for you fake news watchers. Oh my God, $7.29 for 12-ounce pinwheels. Oh my God. Could you imagine this? Lorna Doone. This little box of Lorna Doone. My mother loves this Lorna Doones, but not the price. $7 for 10 ounces, 10 1-ounce packs. This is, oh my God, Ginger Snaps. This is friggin' Ginger Snaps, $7.29. Look at this shit, oh my God. Oh my God, it's over, it's over. They're robbing us, man. You can't say this is highway robbery. I mean, am I in a convenience store? This is Kroger. Dare I go to Publix to see what they're charging? It's unbelievable, man. This is, I mean, how do people, Chips Ahoy, I mean, it's a cookie. It's a fucking cookie, $5.79 regular price. $5 for this little pack of Oreos. But if you buy 5 or more, you get it for $4. Wake me up. This has got to be a bad dream. A real bad one. A bad joke, too. $2.69. 2 1/4. A little over 2 ounces. $2.69. Walking by the tobacco cigarettes. $95 change for a carton of Marlboros. How do you all do it? This is $100 for a fucking carton of cigarettes. What else? This is $95.60 for a carton of cigarettes. But if you buy, what is this? Buy one and save $2.30. So it's $93.30. 20 packs? How many packs of cigarettes? 10 packs? Oh, God. $100 a carton for Cabbles. What? And you know that they're trying to pass a law in certain lid-targeted areas, states, where they're going to want to increase the price of cigarettes even higher. To cause these smokers out there to stop smoking. They want you to stop smoking. So they're going to price you out of smoking. I don't see how you're not priced out of smoking as it is, but they want to pass a bill to make it even more expensive. To literally price you out of smoking. Well, they're literally pretty much pricing us out of food, pricing us out of existence, pretty much. I mean, people complain about rent. More and more people are living in their cars, right? Can't afford rent, can't afford their mortgage, can't afford anything, can't afford their property taxes. They're leaving Florida for that reason, in particular, in California. Cost of living's through the roof, and it's been this way since the scamdemic. So don't get it straight, fake news watchers. It's not just the last 2 years. This has been a thing since 2020, since the scamdemic. The people are pulling out their hair on videos, going, "Oh my God, I can't! Why is everything so expensive? Why?" Because by 2030 they want you to own nothing and be happy and eat Z-bugs. All right, look at the price of meat. Klaus Schwab, or Clown Slob of the World Economic Forum, that Nazi, which he really is, he even said, "The meat will be the treat." That's what he said. Look at it. Now, I know they say we have the lowest, what is it? The lowest beef supplies in a generation, right? In a generation. Well, that's done on purpose too. Killing our chickens, killing our cows. Yeah, pricing us out of existence. But you know what? Our gas has been cheaper the last 2 years, especially this year, compared to 2021 to 2020, early 2025 under Beijing joke burden. Gas was through the roof. A lot of you out there, especially fake news watchers, like to forget these little fun facts. That gas was $5 a gallon, $8 a gallon, depending where you're at, under Beijing joke burden's watch. Well, right now, it's been as low as $2.40 recently. All right. So don't even go there, fake news watchers. You commies, libtards. Sick of you libtards with your fake news. All right. But yeah, they're pricing us out of existence. That's what it is. By 2030, they really want us to live in 15-minute cities. If we're around by 2030, their real goal is to depopulate this world. That's a fact. All right. They tried it with the injections that you sheeple out there took over something that didn't exist. Something that didn't exist. No such thing as viruses. A bunch of dumbass scaredy cats out there. Oh, I gotta take a experimental concoction for something that doesn't exist. You literally put poison in your body. And so a lot of people died suddenly, right? Died suddenly, became a thing. That's their goal, depopulation. They got a lot of goals. Eat the bugs. They're trying to get us acclimated to eating bugs because they want us to eat the bugs as they eat the beef and hoard all the food underground. They want to introduce insects, or they've been trying to do it in different areas of the world, insects as flour. Cricket flour, for starters. I think it was, what was it, mealworm flour? Disgusting. This is satanic. And what was the other thing? Pricing us out of food. They want us to eat 3D printed meat, disgusting things. And they're already doing it. They want to get us. They want to get us accustomed to cannibalism. All right, eating human meat. That's actually a thing. So it's no wonder that food is through the roof, because they don't want us to eat the food we've been eating for the longest time. They want us to eat bugs. They want us to eat wings and 3D printed this, 3D printed that, human meat. And they want us to live in 15-minute open air prisons. If you're around to be in one. Yeah, they want us by 2030 to be meshed with cell phones. Like in 4 years, their goal is to actually, we become the cell phone. We become the human antenna. Yeah, 6G anybody? Yeah, it's called transhumanism. Now they did the transhumanism with the little, sissy Marys being trans, last 5 or so years. Ultimately, they want us to mesh with computer technology. They want all that stuff that you're bringing close to your body or on your body, like your smartwatch, your cell phone that you can't live without, all that inside of us. Facts. And they want total control. That's their goal, total technocracy. And they'll stop at nothing to accomplish that. They'll price you out of home. Look at the price of a fucking pickup truck. I mean, sakes alive. Sakes alive, back in 1985. Remember that commercial? What was it? Sakes alive. Only Mazda has a truck for just $58.95. Sakes alive. Remember that commercial? You probably don't if you're way younger than I am, but I remember it. In 1985, a pickup truck sold for under $6,000. Now, I know that was 41 years ago, but still, now it's worth $60,000 you have to pay. That's what the price of a home used to be. Not too long ago. I'm not talking about a big home, but a decent little one. But not too long ago, all this stuff. You forget. Go look at these YouTube videos showing you how much a hamburger at McDonald's cost in the 80s. Pennies on a dollar. Now, and it was a lot bigger than what they're serving now. Now look at it. You get one the size of my palm, not my hand, my palm. That's the bun will be that size. The hamburger itself will be the size of a Crystal or White Castle in it. And they'd have the balls that charge $3 for that. Yeah, for one hamburger. Yeah. So increasingly, the slow frog boil is now coming to a point where the frogs are boiling, but they can't get out, and they're throwing their hands up going, what the hell? Why is everything so expensive? Well, you'll owe nothing, and you'll be happy. That's what Klaus Schwab said of the World Economic Forum before he stepped down, that pansy, Nazi. But he also said you'll be angry. Well, which was it? Which one is it, Klaus Schwab? Will we be angry or happy? I think we'll be angry. You owe nothing and be angry by 2030. That's their goal. Whether you believe it or not does not matter. These are facts. Go look up Agenda 2030. All right? So when you see things constantly going up, there's a reason for that. Not only is it corporate greed, because that's a shit ton of greed there, but it's also done on purpose to price you out of your... People have depleted their savings. They're making videos. Their savings are gone. They can't afford health insurance anymore. They can't afford... Their savings are gone because of health insurance, put that in quotes, health insurance, the price of groceries, the price of just cost of living just keeps going up and up. It's unsustainable, and people are just throwing up their hands saying they're tired and broke more and more. Maybe the hens haven't come home to roost in your neck of the woods or in your life, but a lot of people are feeling the pinch, all right? And you're seeing it at the store right there. I showed you. Pinwheels, $7.29. You JKing? Because they're not.